In less than 2 years, Conor McGregor seems to have ballooned everywhere, from his body to his face, and in some photos, it's hard to believe you're looking at the same man. His birth structure seems to have completely changed, and his face appears bloated in a way that can't be explained by weight gain. But what may be more concerning than his physical transformation are the changes in his speech and mannerisms. Conor was known for being a charismatic trash talker who dismantled his opponents before they even set foot in the octagon. No one was as quick, sharp, or captivating to listen to as Conor. But if you hear him speaking in some recent interviews, you wouldn't believe he was ever that guy. He seems to hardly be able to string a sentence together, and people interviewing him look at him blankly with faces of confusion. So what on earth is going on with McGregor, and how has he changed so much in such a short space of time? Everything traces back to the 10th of July 2021, when Conor entered the cage with Dustin Poirier for their trilogy fights. These two had a score to settle, and this was the day to do it. At this point, Conor was far from the fighter he once was, having lost some big fights and being very inactive in the preceding years, so a lot was riding on his performance. In the opening minutes of the fight, Conor appeared lighter on his feet and less reliant on boxing. However, Poirier began to dominate in the second half of the first round. Conor survived after getting back to his feet in the closing seconds, but his leg snapped, causing him to be wheeled out of the arena on a stretcher. He underwent a 3-hour surgery, which was stressful, and he took to Twitter to reassure his fans. Conor's optimistic attitude may not change the reality that he won't be fighting again for a long time. Recovering from such injuries can be brutal, as Anderson Silva took over a year to recover from a similar injury in 2013. After surgery, Conor left the US anti-doping agency testing pool, allowing him to take any substance he wanted. This allowed him to take on physical changes, including a bulkier appearance, growth in arms, neck, traps, and enlargement of the face and hands. His skin took on a pinkish hue, and his face developed a puffy, bloated appearance. Despite minimal body fat gained since his fight, he appeared larger. His hair loss was also accelerating, leading him to shave it off. The true extent of his transformation was revealed in November 2022 when he decided to shave his beard off. Conor looked like a totally different person, and people took notice. His face looked abnormally big, with a clear buildup of soft tissue around the jaw and cheeks, and his hands looked like a pair of oven mitts. This, along with the fact that he gained a large amount of lean mass and was still getting bigger, left almost no doubt he was using. But the question was, what exactly had Conor been taking? Well, over roughly the same period as Conor's transformation, we've seen a similar change in Zac Efron. His jaw area enlarged, and he developed a fuller, more bloated face. His skin took on a pinkish tone similar to Conor's. Many speculated that he had plastic surgery, but Zac only addressed the transformation in 2021 when he explained it was caused by an accident at home. However, his accident occurred in 2013. In 2022, Zac appeared on the set of his new movie playing pro wrestler Kevin Von Erich. Was a bigger face and a bubble gut, a clear sign of drug use. Human growth hormone can cause physical changes like enlarged hands, feet, facial features, and oily, thickened skin. Joe Rogan, Conor, and Zac have all experienced similar transformations as seen in Rogan and other public figures linked to the drug. You might wonder why anyone would take this stuff, given the potential side effects. However, for Conor, it served a very specific purpose. Human growth hormone is known to speed up injury recovery by accelerating the repair of bones and muscle tissue, and this is exactly what Conor was after following his leg break in 2021. Given the changes in Conor's appearance that have persisted, it's likely he's still on whatever drugs he started taking for his leg, even though he's now recovered. It's pretty obvious that he's in love with his new physique, and I imagine he's in no rush to lose it. Taking these drugs can't be good for him, but at this point, they're just one of the multiple things deteriorating his health. Despite his impressive UFC career and being the first fighter to achieve 2 division championships, Conor's unique talent on the mic sets him apart from the other fighters. His ability to produce iconic moments and achieve this feat is a testament of his exceptional talent. On May 20th, 2023, his unboxing published a video where sports journalist Ariel Helwani interviewed Conor. Not long into the interview, you could tell that he was not the same Conor we used to know. You might think that he was just drunk, but very early on he explains to Ariel that despite being tempted by the beer in front of him, he's actually not drinking today. Throughout the whole interview, he was extremely difficult to understand, and he was constantly licking his lips, which is a telltale sign of cocaine use. Ariel was clearly struggling to get a word in as Conor kept rambling at 100 miles an hour. The top comments in the video pretty much revolve around the fact that Conor was on something. Since his injury, Conor has been partying more than ever, and with that comes a significant amount of drinking and seemingly drug use. This, coupled with the apparent use of growth hormones and steroids, has no doubt taken a toll on his health. But even though he's been living a lifestyle far removed from that of a professional fighter, Conor intends to make a return to the octagon this year, if it happens at all. Even if it does, I can't help but wonder if McGregor will be much competition after everything he's put his body through over the past 2 years. And that wraps up our exploration into Conor McGregor's transformation. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Thanks for watching.